Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to our second day of sneaky peeks for our 8-year anniversary release. Today we have a fun one for you. This one is called the Cake Lollipop Holder Plus Add-Ons. Okay, this one, another little series to my lollipop dies. Now if you've watched my videos in the past, you don't only have to put lollipops in there, you could put different treats. We've put candy, I've put like a little, I think I put essential oil one time. I mean, there's several, you just use your imagination and you could come up with some cute stuff to put in here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the die. This is it right here. It's a little cake shape. And these are the add-ons, so you definitely want to go ahead and separate all of these. So we're going to go ahead and put one together for you right now. I went ahead and I cut it out. I just actually had some watercolor paper on my desk. I went ahead and I used that, okay? So we are going to go ahead and decorate it, okay? So I have... now I will link these markers as I had questions regarding the markers I use. These are the clean color markers here, the Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. I will go ahead and I will link the ones that I have, and I also use my little watercolor brush. I'll link the set that I have below on my blog, okay? So what we're going to do, since the holes are on this side here, we're going to go ahead and decorate it first. So we're going to go ahead and put all the little pieces. I'm going to put that piece on there last because you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So let me go ahead and take the backing off of this paper, of this little pop-up paper here. So basically this part here is going to go ahead and line up with this bottom the bottom cake, okay? Because since this is a double layer cake, you see how that lined up beautifully. Oh, you know what? I should have put this on first. And this, you can decorate it using this little piece as well, which I am going to, but I am actually going to, but you know what, actually I think I'm going to leave this off this time around because I feel like I should have put that on first. But if not, we could go ahead and actually use these to decorate the back portion of the cake as well, but I don't want to do that today. What I want to do is I want to do this because I'm going to let me show you one that I put together already. Basically, this is what it's going to look like. You see how I added that little white part, which is this part here, how I added it right there. But this one, because I used a chocolate frosting for this, but you know what, since I used it on this one already, I don't think I'm going to use it for this one. So let's go ahead and leave that out. Now those are optional. You don't have to use those, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we have our little, this right here, the little flame right there. So we're going to go ahead, let me grab some adhesive. I'm just going to use my multi-media matte adhesive to put that down onto the little flame on the candle. Oops, you know what, actually this one, okay, this one doesn't go to that one. If you want to decorate the back side as well, you have one here. So I have two different flames going each direction, okay? So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and just put that down on there. So I have one for that side. So if you want to decorate both sides, the front and back, let me just line this up better here. If you want to decorate the front and back, you have one for that flame, and then you have another one for this flame here, which is the one I'm about to put on right now. I didn't want to waste that other one since I had adhesive on there already. So I'm going to go ahead and just hold that down for a quick moment. And then we are going to go ahead and, before we put the other decoration on there, we're going to go ahead and just put in your treat, whatever you want to put in. There are score lines here and here, so you're just going to go ahead and just fold those. Super simple, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to use a lollipop for this one. And then what we are going to do, we are going to use, I'm not sure if I want to use twine. I did use twine for my other one. Let me see if I have, let's see something really quick here. Okay, for this one, we're just going to go ahead and just use one of these little twist ties here. Now, you could get these from any party store. You could get them from, I think you could get them from clearbags.com, if I'm not mistaken. But you could get them from any party stores because you could find them where all the little party bags are, because this is what people use to close the little party bags up, okay? So let me go ahead. I'm going to put this in first. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put that through there. Oopsie, this one came out. There we go. Put that just like so, and I'm going to go ahead and just slide the little lollipop in here. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and just put this together. So I'm just going to do a couple of little parts, just twist it just like so. That'll stay. Okay, you see how perfect that is? And then now we're going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to put this there so you could see what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and just continue putting on the other little layer here. So this is another layer that's going to go. This is the frosting for the top portion, and let me kind of put this closer to me so I could get this backing off. I used a really thin pop-up tape for these this time instead of adhering them directly down. So this is going to go like so, just like that. And then we have the actual candle that we're going to go ahead and put on like that. And I'm going to go ahead, let me adhere this down. Oopsie. I'm not sure if I want to stick that behind it. Maybe I'll stick it behind it, or you could do it in the front. So similar like the other, like the one we had yesterday, you know, where you could put the candle on top of the frosting or behind it, however you want. But I think, well, let's go ahead and put it on top. Just like so. Okie dokie. And then we are going to use some stickles again. I know we have other new stuff out, but you know what? When I was cleaning up, I found my stickles and I want to utilize them. So, but I'm actually, now that I'm kind of brainstorming again, I think I am going to add these. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just put them on. Why not? Just to kind of give it an extra little decoration. I'm going to put this closer to me so I could put the adhesive on to make sure it gets on there. This I'm not popping up. I'm putting directly on here. Because I think for this I want to go ahead and put the stickles on here as well. Okay, so this way I can have the stickles on these little lines as well as the actual candle. Just to make them look sparkly. I'm going to go ahead and just spread it with my finger there. Alright, oopsie. I'm trying to not wipe anything on my new jammies I got for my birthday. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just... So just so you'll know, before you put your frosting on, you might want to add these little strips on there first, okay? So... well, oh, you know what? Actually, we do have another layer here. Let's see, which one are we going to use? I have another layer for the little flame. Let's go ahead and put that on there. These are optional. They do come with the dies. You don't have to use them if you don't want to. And that's just going to go like so. And then if you want, you don't necessarily have to put it in the back, but I just did it because, and you could go ahead and decorate the back as well. You could put to and from or something like that, but I had already put adhesive on that, so I want to go ahead and just, I didn't want to waste the adhesive, so that's why we put it on there. Okie dokie, let me put the cover back on here. And then we're going to go ahead, now we're going to go ahead and decorate this using our stickles here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. So I'm going to put this on the actual candle along with these little strips I add. I hope I don't run out of this. Stickles in the middle of me applying this. Alright, so I'm almost done. And you don't have to do any of this fancy stuff. You could just do normal, you know what I'm saying? You could just go ahead and just glue, put everything down like I did with this one, super simple. This one I wanted to watercolor because, you know, I just did. So that is it, everyone. That is our adorable little lollipop holder, and you could put different treats. It doesn't necessarily only have to be lollipop. And you know what I'm going to do before I go on? I'm going to go ahead and just put some glossy accents on the actual little flame, since I'm thinking about it. So hopefully my picture, when I take the picture, it'll pick that up, because it didn't pick it up last time. I was kind of disappointed on my little cupcake tag die I did yesterday. So anyways, everyone, that is it for today. Head on over to my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my amazing team has for you using this die. And also don't forget to leave your comments on all of our blogs for a chance to win this. I will announce the winner on my blog tomorrow. And also don't forget to check my blog to see if you are the lucky winner of yesterday's sneaky peek, which was the cute cupcake tag die. Okay, everyone? So that is it for today. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Oh, and before I forget, everything we're showcasing this week will be available this Friday. I believe the date is the 17th, so this Friday at on May 17th, and it's going to be at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when everything will be available for purchase. Okay, everyone? So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for our third sneaky peek. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Bye-bye.